You die for me. Tell me, would you die for me? Would you spend your whole life with me? What's up? Would you be there to always hold me down?
Hello, everyone. What's going on? What's going down? It's been a minute since I've been on her. I just want to say first, I hope everyone's staying safe. I hope everyone is being, just smart about this whole coronavirus, COVID-19 situation. Social distancing and, just being, I guess, extra cleanly. Because I'm really supposed to be being cleanly, period. You know what I mean? Anyway, I just want to chat a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm just here at home thinking. My wife's going to work, dropped off this morning, so I'm here all by my tail, and I was on YouTube just now. I was just watching Nicki Minaj's, I think it's one of her documentaries, the Pink Print or something like that. Anyway, it's like a documentary she did. Like they go behind the scenes of the music, they write in interviews and all that stuff like that, right? And I don't know, it's just got me thinking. And in one of the interviews or whatever, I heard someone say, they were speaking on the fact about, her style and, the void that she filled for not only just women, but in the era of hip hop period alone. And they said you don't know what you need until it's there. And that got me thinking, because I've came up in my life, often lived a life of confusion. You know what I mean? I had a very strong battle, with my identity. And sometimes you think that you can do everything on your own, and you think that you can figure it all out yourself and stuff like that, and you don't need anybody. You know what I mean? You think you don't need anybody, but you're wrong. If it wasn't for my belief in God, my faith in God, I don't think I would have made it this far. I know that for a fact, that I would have not been here today. And I think that's why I battle so strongly with my identity. I'm talking about my sexual identity, by the way. If you did not know or whatever I struggled with, whether I was gay or straight, oftentimes calling myself bisexual, that was like one of the labels I went by, you know. You know, I'm a very eccentric individual. Oftentimes noted as a bit feminine. Um, you know, my personality is just very rambunctious and what's the word? Jovial. I am who I am, right? I am who I am. And getting back on point, I wanted to say that saying just really, not just recently, but put a lot of things in perspective for me. When I said, you don't know what you need until it's there. Now, I've been married before. I have been married before for about 8 years before. Before I'm been married to Mashonde. Um, a lot of you do know, a lot of you don't know. I don't like to call names and go into too much detail, but I was very young. Um, I was very naive. I was very much confused. Very much didn't know who I am. I was soul searching, and trying to find out who I am. Like a lot of people, I feel like they they don't really like to get to know who they are. A lot of people just especially at a young age coming up, they just want to fit, and I did too. I want to fit, but my personality, who I was, my mindset, it didn't allow it. It said no. It said bruh, no. No, sorry. That's just the way God made you, and I'm talking about my personality, not sexuality. That's the way God made me, my personality. Let's get that straight. um, yeah, and like it, I was very mad at God for years, for most of my life, because I felt like, wow, how come He made me like this? Like so, like my personality, like I tried to fit in and I couldn't. So then I said, flip it. I'm gonna just stand out. I'm gonna just be me, and I just became me more and more and more each day of my life over the years. And a lot of people have helped groom that, helped bring it out in ways that they don't even know. But I thank everybody for that. Everyone that was an encounter to my life, both good and bad. I thank you for that so much. I really do. Because I'm able to be and live my life bold with who I am and how I carry myself and the love I have for others and how I respect myself. Because I came from a place of very disrespecting myself, very hated myself, attempts on my life at myself, and to loving myself, right? Actually, never even liked myself. Now I love me. I love me some me. And ain't nobody can take that away from me. That's the most important thing. Nobody can take that away from me. I've came too far, boo. I know you love. So it's like, I used to hate go up. It's like, why he made me this way? But then I got to talking with my mom a little while back, and shout out to Josie. That's like my one of my best friends, my mom. So we got to talking, and it wasn't until like I was talking to her about this very thing, and I was like, well, all the things I was saying about being different and standing out and having my own personality, paving my own way, and having my own lane, and never fitting in and all that. I used to hate it. I wanted to fit in so bad. I wanted to be normal so bad. I wanted to be like every other boy so bad. You have no idea. A lot of people, if you not listen from my school days, they can tell you a lot about that. Josh has just been Josh. I've never been like the other boys and stuff like that. So just different. And different in just how I think, my personal style, my personal hair choices have been through and far, near and far. Like it's a lot of changes I go through, a lot of ups and downs, and I all would on my sleeve. I was never a person to hide it. I'm a very truthful person. If you ask me, I tell you. I was never afraid of the truth. I'm never afraid of the truth. It's hurt me a lot. Because the truth does hurt. It's hurt me and caused me a lot of different things in this life, trust me. But I am a better person for it. I love the truth. And it's nothing that you can say to me because I put myself out there. So there's no one that can say, this is just a side note, I know I'm getting off topic. But there's no one that can say to me that if you know me and you love me, that somebody said this about Josh, because it's a lie. Because anybody who knows me knows that I am out front, forward, straight up, real and honest with every and anything I've done. I've always been that way. And therefore no one needs to put words in my mouth anyway, right? Back to what I was saying. I was having a conversation with my mama, and I was talking about this, and I said that, this thing came up in me, and it was like, you know what? It's like three different people I categorize in life. There's chickens, just like, you could skip, but I said that there's chickens, there's pigeons, and then there's eagles, right? Now, pigeons, I think, are people that are most humans, the masses, so to speak, right? I think they are majority of people. They fall in line. They follow fashions. They follow trends on social media. They um, they fit in the cookie cutter mode as a male, as a female. You do this, you do that. They only wear, they have their basic haircuts. She might be like, they have the perm, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about, right? Black, white, don't matter. Every other race in between and far. Those are the ones. Excuse me. Those are the ones that just fall in line and fit, and they just do what they're told. Okay, that's chickens. Chickens, not to be mean or say this to hurt no one, but it's like pretty much, you know, that's what you do. You fall in line. That's what you do, right? Now, that's the person that I wanted to be, because to me it looked like they fit, right? They fit. Coming up, it was like, sports. I was never into sports like that. The only sport I was actually really good at and I enjoyed was cricket. I didn't like football because I'm part-turd and I wasn't comfortable on my feet as far as, for shit, just walking, let alone talking about controlling the ball in a way that could, consider me a good footballer. I didn't like that. Um, so I liked cricket. Cricket was good. And when I was in my middle school, I was at Sands, I think not on the official team, the school team, it was in gym class. And we used to play this thing. It was called continuous cricket. I'll never forget. It was like one of the greatest feelings in my life. And then looking back, I think that was what made me appreciate people who do play sports. Like, what did they really feel? Because for the longest time, even now in my adult years, I was like, why the fuck do people get so crazy about sports and fans and put these people out there? Fuck's sakes, they just kicked the ball. Honestly, like, why are they so on it? And what is this feeling they get? So anyway, I was in middle school and we was playing cricket, and we got to playing at first, just I guess playfully, but then we had to like pair up in teams. And that was the part I hated, because when you're bad at sports, you're gonna be like the last one picked, and no one's gonna want to pick you, right? So anyway, I was so good at it. Not only did I get picked, I was team captain. Captain. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh my God. Like, my peers were like, no, Josh is captain. Like, we're picking him as team captain. I felt so honored. Like, I just felt so bud. Like, I felt like, oh my God, like, seriously? So anyway, I went on to be his like team captain, and I got to pick my team, and it was like squad, gang, gang. You know what I'm saying? It was the feeling of the like, and at that moment, I wasn't outward outcast, gay boy Josh or whatever the case is, or how people, depicted me. Well, what I was at the time, I was one of the guys. I was normal. I felt normal. I felt more than normal. I felt like above normal, but like I felt accepted. I felt I felt like, oh my God, like for a moment, for that moment, I was normal. I was one of the guys, and it felt great. And they were like, talking to me like, normal. And, I had friends, but like, there was just always that thing, you know what I mean? So, male friends were never able to get close to me as far as being a bestie, or rolling with a crew, or having those day ones that you go to sleepovers, and we went and we jumped off the dock, and you just always saw those certain amount of boys together because that was the brethrens, Never had that. Never had that. Um, I never had that as far as being the way I was. I was too different, you know. You couldn't hang around me and be that close as a bestie and not be cold gay as well. I had one friend that did that, Raciso Dorico Simons, and he paid the price for that, for being my friend, you know. And I just wish that he was still hurt, because I never got to apologize. I never got to say I'm sorry to him or to his family. And if this reaches them, Carla, I just wanted to say I'm sorry. It was in, Cedar Bridge, and I just wanted to apologize to him, and I just wanted to reach out to him to just ask for his forgiveness, because of the fact that the stigma that was on me was passed to him, because I was the only friend he had when I left middle school. And then when we went high school to Cedar Bridge, he was still my only friend like that. And then we used to hang out with, a bunch of girls. So it was like, because the way I was, it was like, okay, well, if there's a guy, I'm hanging around the girls, automatically he's gay too. And he might have had his own personal struggles that he was dealing with at the same time. Because I'm not going to say that he didn't. But at the same time, he didn't want that. And it's not like I forced it upon him to like, oh, be my friend. It weren't like that. It was just genuine. But the fact that society and how people and peers and teens are, period, it was, it caused him, rumors about him and a lot of stuff too. And he hated me because of it. And it was like, oh, I really wish Josh wouldn't hang out with us. And I really wish he wouldn't. And that hurt me. So I became a learner. I went on a different path, a very dark and evil and angry path. But as I got older and in my adult life, I just, he tragically died or passed away in a car accident or bike accident. And like I said, my condolences to his family. And I really just hope he can forgive me in heaven. And I never got a chance, to say I'm sorry. But real quick, cause I don't want to keep you like too long. It's already been a longer video than I intended it to be. But I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm wrapping it up. I promise I'm wrapping it up. Wow. Um. Anyway, chickens. Wanted to be one, wasn't meant to be one. Second, you have pigeons. And I think pigeons are, obviously they're above chickens. And I just think there are people that they want to aspire to something bigger. And like kind of like they're the in between. So they want to like break out and kind of be different and whatnot like that there. But, you know, those are the ones that kind of like, I guess, make up their own mind, or they try to, you know, they're trying to be more than just a peasant, you know, or someone that falls in line. Then you have eagles. I'm an eagle. We are learners. You don't find eagles hunting in packs. You don't find flocks and flocks of them and millions and masses of eagles. You would normally see an eagle by himself, hunting, praying, flying way up above everything else, all by himself, all by himself. You will find him doing that. And God has made me an eagle for a reason, because I have a purpose that is greater than what I could understand or I could imagine. I want it to be something so simple, meek and ordinary, normally fall in line, when God has such a greater purpose and such a greater value. No, sorry, that sounds wrong. I don't want to say God values me as an eagle more than he does a chicken, because he loves all his children. But what I'm just trying to say is, me personally, I tried to be something that I wasn't, and I'm not a chicken. I was made an eagle, so I was made different. I was made to stand out unapologetically. I am me. I don't apologize for being this way. If you don't like me, the door. No, sorry, look, the door, because that's my door right there. Anyway, um, and to wrap it up, going back to this saying, I know I jumped a lot of places in this video or whatever, so please just bear with me. That's how I talk sometimes. A lot of stuff floods my mind, and I don't always know how to put it into like a perfect perspective video, whatever. All of that goes back to say, to the wonderful woman that I have in my life, my wife, uh, my best friend, my soulmate, um, I love you so much, and I just thank God for you, because, like it says, you don't know what you need until it's hurt. And I thought I was good on my own. I thought I was good. I was doing good on my own, but I thought I was good on my own. But then you came into my life, and you showed me that was okay, because I had shut people out. I shut my family. I shut out um, acquaintances. I had shut out a lot of people out of my life, and I was a learner for many years. Most people thought that I, you know, just fell off the face of the earth, and in my mind I did, but I was a learner for years. I didn't need nobody. I did everything by myself, to myself. I rode by myself. I have no road dogs. I ain't got no friends, you know, like that, to be like, oh, you know, yeah, let's link up, let's do this. No, I was all by myself. So until you came and I met you, and our struggle with me trying to be with somebody else, let alone live with you, has been demanding, to say the least. Um, but you have shown me every day, and more every day, that it's okay to let go. It's okay to let people in. It's okay to get help from people, because I did not like help. I would refuse your help to the death. Josh can do it all by himself. And that was my personality. And it still is, to a great deal, but Mashande has really is grooming me to, like, I've never known a love like this. I have never known a love like this. She's the most patient person with me. Oh God. Okay. She's the most patient person with me. She loves me, all of me, not, you know, she don't talk about me behind my back to, you know, friends or family or nothing. She supports me in everything that I do, and the choices that I want to make, you know. I've just never known a love like this, and I thank God for bringing her and my wife into my life because it changed me. It changed me for the better, and I really believe that if you believe in God, and I mean really believe in Him, that He is I am that I am, all the beginning and the end, the Alpha, the Omega, the behind all of that ceremony, traditional mumbo jumbo, right? Just personally knowing God and all the things that He can do, and He can change people. If you really truly believe that He can do anything, I mean anything, like He can transform you. I'm a living witness of that. So when people come and tell me about God's not real, about Jesus this and this and that, I'm not gonna. That's a whole nother. That's I'm not gonna. I no. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. That's a whole nother vlog. That's a whole nother vlog. Mm-mm. But I feel sorry. I feel sorry for them, and I just wish that, and I pray for people like that, that God will like reveal Himself to them in the way that they would get it and they would understand how He is able to do the things that He does, and you know who He is. That's all I pray for. I just want to get on her to say all of that, to say I love my wife. I could have just texted her, but me, I have to be eccentric and I be me, and I have to do it the way I want to do it. So this is me thanking God for you, bumpy, poop, stink face, mama, and baby. I love you. Have a good day at work, and well, I'm gonna go pick you up. So I'll see you when I get at the station. All right. And I love you guys. Love you, MJ gang. Y'all stay safe, stay clean, right? And be safe. I love you guys. All right. One love.